Hey guys, so MattyMox60 here, going over the best deck to climb. I'm telling you, this deck will get you elo, statistically the best, just very easy to play. This is a great deck to climb. Pirate Aggro with Noxus and Bilgewater. Here we go. So, a lot of the reason I say it's the best deck, highest win rate on Mobalytics with 58.8%. And about 10,000 matches played. That's a huge sample size. These are solid stats. And for me, it's worked, very well. After about 70 games, I have almost a 72% win rate. So that's a very high win rate, good enough to climb for anyone. So here's the list. We got Misfortune and Gangplank as our two champions. They can put in a lot of damage and a lot of work. As for our 1-drops, Crackshot Corsair, Jagged Butcher, Legion Saboteur, and Precious Pet. Very powerful 1-drops, very strong and dealing a lot of damage. 2-drops, Imperial Demolitionist and Legion Saboteur. A great little combo, and again, very good at dealing damage. Iron Ballista, turn 3, a super solid Overwhelm unit at 4-3. Very good stats. As for our later games, Zaps Rafen, Jack the Winner, and Captain Farron, all to finish him off. Zaps Rafen's super good for drawing the Noxian Fervor, and Jack the Winner and Farron are really good at dealing face damage. Noxian Fervor and Decimate as our two spells, again, very good at finishing an opponent off, and huge for dealing damage to that Nexus. So, for the mulligan, you're going to want to look for 1-cost units. Get rid of, 3 costs. Sometimes, definitely anything above 4 costs, you're going to want to get rid of. And you need that 1-cost unit for turn 1. You're going to get rid of any spells. In most situations, always get rid of Decimate. Sometimes you'll want to keep a Noxian Fervor. We'll talk about that later. You're going to want to get rid of Imperial Demolitionist because she's much better to draw later. And as for the 1-cost units, do not keep 3 or more 1-cost units. Almost always keep MF, and we're going to go over more details about the mulligans later in the matchup section. Turn 1, play a 1-cost unit, obviously, and play Precious Pet if the opponent is likely to have a blocker with less than 3 attack, because that Precious Pet Fearsome will still get the attack through. You're going to want to play Legion Saboteur if your opponent does not have any removal or a blocker, because Legion Saboteur can deal 3 damage to the Nexus, unlike the rest of these, which can only deal 2. But Legion Saboteur is a much more vulnerable, much easier to kill unit, so you're only going to want to play it when they don't have removal or a blocker. Play Crackshot Corsair if the opponent is likely to have a blocker with less than 2 attack, because Crackshot has 2 health, and it will survive if the opponent has a blocker with less than 2 attack. And Butcher, you're going to play if you're out of options, but generally you want to say Butcher to activate the Plunder, or it's just better to play later. Turn 2, Legion Grenadier if you have it. 2 1-cost units if going wider is better, or you don't have Legion Grenadier. If you're attacking on turn 2, you may want to open attack with the unit you played on turn 1, but generally speaking, developing is much better, and you can develop on turn 2 in most matchups. Turn 3, play Misfortune if you have her. You're going to almost, and I'd say probably 90-95% of the time, attack with Misfortune, because she's a very solid unit for 3 mana. You'll never level Misfortune in this deck, so there's no point in keeping her safe, because the level will never happen. I played almost 70 games, have never leveled her on this deck, and that's not what you're going for. She's just a really good 3-cost unit. If you don't have Misfortune, Iron Ballista is a good option. If you have Noxian Fervor in hand, it's okay to bank some spell mana by playing just a 2-cost unit, a 1-cost unit, or 2 1-cost units to get ready to use the Noxian Fervor later on in the game. As for the mid to late game, you're going to play Zaps Rafen on turn 4. It's your only 4-drop, so it's a very good option. If you have the option between Gangplank and Jack the Winner, you should play Jack the Winner most of the time. I'd say probably 85-90% of the time. Jack the Winner provides much more value the longer he stays alive, because he creates more and more Sleep with the Fishes, which can deal face damage, and the more Sleep with the Fishes you get, the more face damage you get, which means your opponent will die faster. It's also, Sleep with the Fishes is very good for leveling Gangplanks, especially on turns when you can't attack. You'll want to play Gangplank first if Gangplank is already leveled, or you have a Misfortune on the board. The reason for this is Misfortune and Gangplank make a great combination because of Misfortune's attack and Gangplank's Varel. It makes the opponent very, very hard to block. It's a very hard attack to block. Here's the matchups. We're going to go over these. These are a lot of the common meta decks you'll see right now on the ladder. So, mid-range Plaza decks, which include Hecarim Lucian and Plaza Scouts. You can develop units freely turns 1 through 3 because they are waiting for Plaza before they develop their units, and even if they don't have Plaza and they do play units 1 through 3, you're okay with that because it's much less valuable than if they did have Plaza and they developed the units. However, once Grand Plaza is played, do not develop crucial units until after your opponent has used his attack token. Because his units have Challenger, that will be a big problem. And you don't want your units to die to his Challenger units before they get the chance to attack. After Grand Plaza is played, you should be very careful about developing, and you should take open attacks way more often. This is because his units all get +1/+1, and when you develop units, yours do not. So it's better to get in that damage before he can develop. TF Go Hard, you're going to want to mulligan for Crackshot, Corsair, and Jagged Butcher for turn 1 because they do not die to Go Hard. Developing 1 health units on turn 4 and 5 is very dangerous because your opponent could have TF Red Card or even Withering Wail. This is even worse when your opponent has a barrel on the board because that can increase TF Red Card to deal 2 damage to everyone. You're going to want to get rid of that barrel as soon as possible. Do not develop into Pack Your Bags. After your opponent has used 3 Go Hards, they are likely to have Pack Your Bags in hand, and you're going to want to, keep away from developing until after they've used Pack Your Bags. Draven Ezreal, it's better to play Crackshot Corsair or Jagged Butcher because of the 1 mana Thermo Beam on turn 1. Be careful of developing on turn 2 because of House Spider. And other than turn 2, you can freely develop for the majority of the game because their removal is fast speed. And it doesn't make a difference whether you develop before or after you attack because the fast speed will get you during the attack phase. You do need to watch out for Arachnoid Sentry because that does have a stun, but generally they'll save that for later in the game, like turn 4, 5, or 6. So if you're, you don't need to worry about any specific cards here, really. It's a good idea to keep Noxian Fervor in this matchup to delay the Fiora win con or remove the Sparkle Fly if there is an opportunity. You want to attack aggressively and develop aggressively because you need to win as quickly as possible against this deck. Be aware that this deck has a lot of combat tricks. You're not going to win any combat, really. So you're going to want to try to stay away from combat as much as you can. And as for killing that Sparklefly, you can try when your opponent has 0 mana, but because the Sparklefly will provide healing throughout the entire game. However, if your opponent has 3 or more mana available, they'll likely be able to save their Sparklefly using combat tricks. Late game decks like Leona, Asol, and Garen, you can develop freely until turn 4, except turn 2 because of Solari Shieldbearer. Even though they have the threat of Solari Shieldbearer, you could still develop. It's not the end of the world. If they play it, you'll just take a turn off of attacking. You're going to want to keep Noxian Fervor if you already have a 1-cost unit and Legion Grenadier in hand, because it's very good to avoid combat with these lifesteal units like Golden Sisters or the new Solari lifesteal unit. You're going to want to be very aggressive and be aware that Star Shaping is commonly used in this deck, so if your opponent has 5 mana, he can heal 5 health, and you're oftentimes going to have to deal 25 damage instead of just 20 in this matchup. Callista Endure, Legion Saboteur is not the preferred 1-drop because it trades very poorly into Warden's Prey and Hapless Aristocrat. You should try to activate Jagged Butcher's Plunder effect to create a cheap Fearsome blocker. Fearsome blockers are very crucial in this matchup. And also use your Legion Grenadier very wisely because it can be a very important Fearsome blocker. Callista Fearsome's much of the same thing. You should only use Jagged Butcher after triggering triggering plunder effect to turn him into a fearsome blocker. Do not attack with Legion Grenadier unless it is guaranteed to trade with an important fearsome unit, because it can be used as a crucial fearsome blocker. So this is all about blocking his fearsomes and surviving long enough to deal enough damage to his Nexus. You can develop units without fear of punishment for the most part. There's not a lot of board clear and not a lot of punish for developing here. Feel the Rush. Don't develop too much into Avalanche, which is a 4-mana card and can be used on turn 3. However, don't be afraid to develop 1 or 2 smaller units into Avalanche. So even if he does Avalanche, you can redevelop after and still get a decent attack in. Jagged Butcher and Crackshot Courtier are the preferred 1-cost units when attacking on turn 2, because they will not die to Vile Feast. Do not block Trundle in order to keep your board as wide as possible and to deal as much damage as possible. Generally, you don't care about the 4 damage from Trundle in the mid game, and you're never really going to kill the Trundle because he has Troll Chant on his side. And this deck does not normally run healing, so you don't need to worry about healing. And so we're all done with the slideshow, and we're going to go into some gameplay after this. Thank you very much. What do I like better? I guess I like Precious better. Precious Pet sounds good to me. Because even if he has Fleet Feather Tracker, I still get through. Play a Saboteur. He might play nothing. He might actually have nothing. And no matter what he plays, it's not really a big punish. I guess Double Trouble is kind of a punish, maybe. Yeah, I don't care about Valor. That's fine. I'll gladly trade this attacking-wise into Valor all day. That's fine. Oh, he doesn't even... Wow. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Okay. So he's gonna play MF. I think I have to kill the MF. Like, immediately. Actually, not immediately. I'm gonna wait till the Valor attacks before I kill the MF. I really... Does he have MF? I wonder. Yeah, I have to kill it. Right? Do I wait till... I guess I wait till he uses his Scout attack first. And it sucks. It sucks to have to kill this and use the Fervor like that, but I believe it's correct. AC leaves us on a neutral board, which is not that good for me. Okay, I think we're gonna go Crackshot into Iron Ballista. Okay. This trades really well into both of these, so I'm quite happy. And I'm very happy to see no Plaza as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome draw. Laurent. Not really what I want to see. No block. I guess it's better just not to block. Yeah, so he's forced into attacking again. He can't just pass. Does he have Sharp Sight or something? Okay. Fine by me. That's good. Now I can play Zap's Wraithen even more guilt-free. Like, there's so little that punishes this. And I'll play MF. And that should be game. This card's really good too. Awesome. We're just hoping for no second sharp sight. And yeah, he basically cannot have that. That's going to put him down to 6. And then these two Noxian Fervors to finish him off. And then that's game. There's no 1-mana cards that can save him. Sorry, my friend. GG. Very fast win right there. Very nice. Okay, so if he can get his healing off, he'll win, but if he doesn't get, like, Star Shaping or the 5-4, then he'll lose. This card can come into handy for denying lifesteal. Fuck it, I'll keep it, I'll keep it. Okay. He shouldn't have a 1-drop. If he does have a 1-drop, then I'm fucked either way. So, I'll play this guy. Fuck, man! Damn it. Like, literally runs three 1-drops. The odds of him having that are, like, not super high. Of course, he has turn 2 as well. He wouldn't have taken that long if he didn't. He definitely has Shield Bearer. Or not. Maybe not. He does. He's gonna play it now. Ooh, he doesn't. He might have it. I don't really know. Okay, this is a nice attack. A little block here. It's weird he didn't attack when he had the chance. Maybe I should have gone wider because I knew he wanted to play Plaza on 3. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I could have greeted and played this first. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully he doesn't have single combat. Just pass. Trust me, it's good for you to just pass here. You don't need single combat. Oh, he has it. Damn. I really like the MF. Makes my attack way more powerful. Does it though? Now it doesn't. Alright, I gotta sack my whole board here. Tragic. I'm gonna use one Noxian Fervor now. Whatever he blocks the Draven. Gonna use Noxian Fervor there. Maybe I should have just gone for Jack. Wait. That made that, like, good for me. That's so weird. Right? Like, I'm fine. I don't mind trading like that. This is okay. Gotta get Jack the Winner down. Start generating some value from him. He is in a pretty good spot though to lifesteal and win, but he hasn't shown any healing so far. He should take advantage of these stats and kill my Grenadier. Alright. Got him down to pretty low. Got him down to 11. Play this bad boy. See if we can get an elusive attack off. This is going really well. We might want to go for... Do we play Butcher before we attack with Sleep the Fishes? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, we can do that later. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna play Butcher and then use the Sleep with the Fishes on the Butcher. So I want to keep Jack the Ripper alive as long as I can, or Jack the Winner, whatever. I love how they call it Jack the Winner. It's clearly like a Jack the Ripper knockoff, I guess you would say. All right, looks like I win. Okay, great. All I've got to do is get this low enough where the Golden Sister doesn't lifesteal off it, and then I'm going to use Noxian Fervor to get out of the way. Just please no single combat here. That's all I ask. Why is he slow rolling me? Now I know he has it. Ugh. Is he really slow rolling me like this? Why? Oh no, he's drawing for it. Okay. Wait, now he can't get it. Awesome. Cool. That's so scary. Literally so scary. Alright, that should be game. I'm gonna... Should I play Farron before I attack? I think it's better. I think it is smart to play Farron before I attack. Actually, that changes things. This makes the attack the best play. Even if he lifesteals, I still win. What does he have? Oh, thank God. Okay, good. Trash hand. Trash. I can't even afford to keep the Noxian Fervor just because of how bad the hand was. Alright, we go Crackshot on 1. Just because Legion is susceptible to... what's it called? Thermal Beam. And we can't play Legion Saboteur on turn 2 either because of the hell is it called? Wow. Okay. Because of come on, remember shit. House Spider is the name. Okay.
If ever you feel cold, I hope to come on home.
I'm gonna play like all 4 of these, or all 3 of these guys. Yeah. We'll start with Demolisher, then we'll go Jagged, then we'll go Legion. Just because the odds of him using removal will go up every time. What are you gonna do? Use a Get Excited? On that? Really? Oh, on my MF. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. This guy is so eager. Jeez, man. He just cost himself big there. It's a lot of damage.
You feel to me like fiction. In that is what real to me. You match my best depiction of dreams I hoped one day.
Alright, I'm gonna let him use the Mystic Shot before I play my Gangplank.
I hope that catch some sign of spring. You came into my purview.
That's fine too.
Disrupted everything.
I really didn't have too much to play.
You're sweet like candy. I knew it since you arrived.
Alright. Ooh. Oh my god. Did he really get that card? Holy shit. That's crazy. 5 mana thermo, yeah. Okay.
If we don't match up every time, if you leave me in the dark or outside,
I kind of think I should kill the Ezreal, but I know I shouldn't. I'm just gonna go like this. Deal 6 to the fucking Nexus.
just the beaten back to morning.
That card sucks for me. Like, that's actually the best card he could have gotten. One of, at least. Okay. He should be dead, though. I don't think he can kill... He can't, like, kill me that quickly. I have Farron, and... You know, that's gonna make so many decimates that the game should be over. And I think I'll play Farron before I attack. I like that. Aftershock. Okay, yeah. That's even more reason to play Farron. Yeah, Farron's better than Jack the Winner. Okay, he has a kill a damage unit here. Okay, this is fine. I should be alright here. As long as he doesn't have like another Ezreal or something. Even does another Ezreal win him? I don't know. Is he discarding? Get excited. I mean, yeah, that should be game. Nice, GG. Alright guys, that's all for the video today. Thank you very much, and if you enjoyed it, please subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MattyMox60 for more content like this. Thank you very much.